Hello everyone, I am Nitin Cheke, the student of Science Institute Pune, and my today's video topic is MEDRA. So in this video, I will discuss about what is MEDRA, the uses of MEDRA, the purpose of using MEDRA, and the different hierarchies that are associated with the MEDRA. So the first of all, what is MEDRA? MEDRA is a medical dictionary for the regulatory activities. It is a clinically validated international medical terminologies used by the different regulatory authorities and various biopharmaceutical companies for the coding of disease, sign and symptoms, diagnosis, treatment, indication, laboratory investigations, patient medical history, family history, and social history. The MEDRA was developed by ICH, that is International Conference for Harmonization, and the MEDRA is maintained by MSSO, that is Maintenance and Support Service Organization. The MSSO is responsible for updating and upgrading the MEDRA. The MSSO is also responsible for modification of the MEDRA and distribution of the medical terminologies. The MEDRA was owned by IFPMA, that is International Federation of Pharmaceuticals Manufacturer and Association, and IFPMA is act as a trustee for the ICH steering committee. The MEDRA is updated twice in a year. The first in a month of March, that is a 0.0 version, and the second in a month of September, that is 0.1 version. The MEDRA is installed in the pharmacovigilance database on or before the first Monday of May and November. Now the purpose of using MEDRA: to aggregate the reported term in medical grouping, for analyzing and reviewing the safety data, then to improve the understanding and comparing the safety signal, and to consistent retrieval of the data of a specific cases, then to report the adverse drugs reactions and adverse event via ICSR, and to include the adverse drug reactions and adverse event in table analysis and line listing for the reporting, and to identify the identify the frequency of a medically similar terminologies and adverse drugs reaction. So now we are going to discuss about the different hierarchies that are associated with the MEDRA. There are 5 hierarchies associated with the MEDRA, that is the system organ class, higher level grouping term, higher level term, then preferred terms and lower level terms. There are total 27 LLTs, there are total 27 SOCs, then 337 HLGTs, then 1737 HLTs, then 24,823 PTs, and 83,291 LLTs. So the first one is a LLT. The first one is a SOCs, that is system organ class. There are total 27 system organ classes. The investigations, medical treatment and procedure, and social circumstances are independent. The other SOCs included the cardiac system, nervous system, and vascular system. Now we will discuss about a LLT. LLT is a lower level term. It is the lowest level of terminologies. The LLTs can be linked with many PTs. Each LLT can be linked with only one PT, but a single PT can be associated with many LLTs. The LLT most closely represent the reporter's term. Therefore, LLTs are highly specific. The LLT can be a synonym and can be a lexical variants for the PT. Synonyms means there are different terms for a single meaning, and lexical variant means there are the different terms for the single expression, or it includes the interchange of the words. That is, if it is given as a increased fever, then its PT can be a fever increased. And it can also be abbreviations for the many terminologies. For example, if the term is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, then its PT can be a AIDS, AIDS. Now we will discuss about PT. PT is a single concept for different terms like the sign, symptoms, disease, treatment, diagnosis, medical treatment, procedure, surgeries, etc. So the PT should be a highly unambiguous, that is, the PT should be a highly clear and specific. The preferred terms are very specific. Each PT can be associated with the many LLTs, but only one LLT can be linked with each PT. When the PTs are added into the dictionary, the LLTs are automatically created. Now HLT means higher level term. The HLTs are more than a grouping term than a coding, and the HLT can be linked with one SOC, that is the primary SOC, and it can also be a link with many secondary SOCs. And the HLTs can be linked with the PTs related to the anatomy, physiology, pathology, etiology, or functions. The HLTs can also link with at least one SOC via HLGT. Now we will discuss about HLGT, that is higher level group term. HLGT is a more general grouping terms, and the HLGT is linked with at least one HLT or more than one HLT by anatomy, physiology, etiology, pathology, or functions. So in this video we have discussed about MEDRA, uses of MEDRA, purpose of using MEDRA, and the different hierarchies associated with the MEDRA. Thank you.